Let's get it. Let's get it. You already know what time it is, man. About to jump right into this Madden. Do like two games, maybe three the most. Um, we had 290 now. Good looking to whoever subscribed yesterday. Once again, we had 290. Like I said, let's get to that 300. Then straight to that 1,000, man. Let's get it. I need a couple more watch time too. I think I need like 1,200 more watch time, and I'll start getting paid on YouTube. So let's get it, man. Then once when it go up, when I get way more subscribers and all of that, then I'll start giving out money and shit. Shit gotta get right. All right, here we go with this dumb shit. And I'm about to run it back with the Seahawks too, because that's who I've been winning with. See, I got like 5, 6 games in a row, whatever. But yeah, that's who I've been winning with. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Give me about 10 minutes, maybe 15. Might be before that. I'm trying to see if this app about to go off. If that shit don't go off, then we about to get it started. I'm about to try out that new game. I just downloaded it. This one game popping. I'm about to go live on that in a minute too.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Jason Myers picking off. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from Ford Field. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 32-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time.
He's supposed to be in the play.
Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
20. Hey, lift. Shell.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
The fuck is that?
And this is too far out in front.
That's Goff too.
Incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Detroit.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. 27-yard line.
12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is brought in.
That's crazy.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
We go tonight. What's up?
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks.
Once again, it's Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's a handoff to Walker. Oh! And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield.
Yeah, I'm lucky I was cracking jokes just now. I fucked that up.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
180. Turbo.
On first down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Shell. 120. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. 120. 120.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
A second down throw for Goff. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Cut. 5. 180.
Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We go tonight.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Rock Yassin. And the Lions will take over here just shy
This
of the
game
30.
horrible.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive.
Ken Walker, the Seahawks ball carrier. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
I'm not focused.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
Raymond going to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 9. It brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. To throw is Goff. He's got it at the 7. And the Lions, 1st and goal, going to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Chang.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Black 20.
Here's Goff. He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Goff to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Good fucking defense.
Get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Cut. Black 20. Hard ball. Cut.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And
Good
he's
shit.
in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On second down, it's Darnold. The ball comes out. And the
Yeah, this not my game.
And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game.
Yeah, I won like 6-7 games in a row. Like, this is bullshit.
Extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. He's going to look deep.
What the fuck is this thing?
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now second and 10.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
We go set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 23, here's second down and 4. Throwing, Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get it outside here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll take this one in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions extend to a 24-3 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Seahawks.
Darnold there on first and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Throwing, Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On third and long, here's Darnold. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. It's complete. He's got Huck. And this is
Yeah, I took like 80.
It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now we'll get a two-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On first down, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams in motion.
12. Set.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The throw on first down is Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock.
Chat, man, this nigga fucking me up. But we're gonna get to the next one right after this. I gotta grab me some.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is
Woo! Let's get it. Even though I lost.
Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And
Throw the Hail Mary.
It is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Cut. 2 for 1. 120. Set.
Here we go. One final play. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Give me a minute. I gotta grab me something to eat real quick. I'll grab me some fish real quick. Give me a minute. Maybe like 20, 30 minutes. Then we're gonna jump into the next one. I fucked up that game. I'm not even gonna lie. I was talking on the phone same time, but shit, can't win them all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Give me about 20, 30 minutes. I'm about to grab me something to eat.
Hi. Yo. How are you? Is that AI?
Who y'all want me to play with, man? I'll play with anybody right now. Pick a team who y'all want me to play with. But give me like 10 minutes. I got to smoke. Now just 8. Got to smoke. To all the kids that watch this, don't do drugs, man. Do not do no drugs, okay? For real. And stay in school. That's one thing I could get to the kids though. Don't do drugs and stay in school. What's wrong with Washington? Give me 10 minutes. Let's get it.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Coming up,
And I was
a
just playing with
highly
Derek.
anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders.
Chad.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Here's Derink Young to return this. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on second. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated the man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, huh? I ain't touch that nigga.
It's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand.
But fuck it, though.
A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10.
We go, set.
Running it after the penalty. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Running with Walker again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Walker trying to run for the first. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Oh, lady. Side. Oh, lady. Side.
1st and goal, here's Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Chad.
Missing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
We're going to set.
From the gun, Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Now Darnold. And he's got it. It's in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays.
Sure, you got points on
the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Steady! Steady!
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Washington first
From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Washington Commanders.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Cowboy 80.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
Another Washington first down.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. It is caught left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
18 Cardinal.
3rd down from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
70 Timberwolves.
Goal to go. They're passing. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw it. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
I don't know why. Come on.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And a nice little run there, gets him 5.
Yeah, I'm high as a bitch. I just noticed that wasn't. All right.
2nd down upcoming.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd down give to Kronsky Merritt. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense to the line fast.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Come on. Yep.
Krosky Merritt on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Let's go now.
First and goal, Krosky Merritt. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3-yard line. A pickup of 2.
18 Cardinal, 18
Brings up
Viking,
second
18.
and goal.
Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are finally
Oh,
stuck on
the
the
dumbest
return.
shit.
They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I should have thought. That shit happened.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are
Yeah, I did
interceptions
some stupid
inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, if you throw the ball away, you're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, the defense is really buckled down.
Oh,
That
wow,
was a scoreless
so-
third quarter for us. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Offense is set. First and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
We go set.
On the carry, it's Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, that leads to stops like that.
3rd down, they need 7. Looking to throw.
You're supposed to enter that!
Can't find him in the end
Oh
zone.
my
Incomplete.
God!
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Toward that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! And this will remain a 4-point game.
It's one of those game management situations, Katie. People are going to question afterwards. Fourth quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. But now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders holding a 4-point lead. Second down now, they need 7. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, set.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Here he is to throw. And it's going to be dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Come on.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
One drawn up here for Daniels. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. This one left for Daniels. They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This one set up for Daniels. The Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. On 4th down, it's the veteran Tressway who's out for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right side.
Good game.
And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
That's smart football. That's how y'all play football, y'all. You know, I just kept kneeling. I don't know what he was thinking.
Until the very end, but their defense carried
Might go to the next one.
through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Let me do one more, then I gotta do something after this.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store.
All right, let's go.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where The offense will take over.
23-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Hurts again. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready?
Krosky Merritt to run again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Commanders
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinals.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On second down, it's Daniel. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Damn, I should have just ran the fucking ball with this nigga.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Devontae Smith there to return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot.
Damn, that was some animal shit right there. The fuck? Don't be helping that nigga up. Nigga just entered the ball. You helping this nigga up.
But that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. First and 10. To throw, Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Hurts now. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He'll look deep here for Burks.
Ah, that's that bullshit.
Incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. 60 vices, 60 vices.
They'll throw with Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
What is you
And this
doing?
ball incomplete on third down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And no return for
What?
It's a touchback.
That's supposed to hit the 2-yard line at least.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So, first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 19 more on that one. And another first down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the ball. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Points have proven to be hard to come by at this point, Mike. So I think after that field goal, the opportunity to just tie this game 3 apiece after a low-scoring first half. Can you go in, make some adjustments, both teams really on offense, and come out and try to have more success here in the second half?
Takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Tag. Ready.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt.
How you been?
Paving the way for a game of
Son, I would have been really, I would have took
Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll run with
There you go.
Krosky Merritt. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll step up and run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 31, here is second and 3. Run over 7, that's Krosky Merritt, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 6-3 lead. Rudy comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 35, here's second and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's now 4th down and 1.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far.
This game
as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box, their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's a short one. Oh, my God. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Crack all 80s. Ready, right?
On the give, Krosky Merritt. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Eagles, 6, go.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Damn, what the fuck was I thinking, man? Come on. It's time for me to get off.
The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What the fuck, man?
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be...
Andrew that. Come on, yo.
Very stout there. As we bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
He was quiet this whole game. Don't start talking,
Big
man.
one here in the 4th quarter. 54 yards. Here's 1st down.
I got him shot. He waiting to score before he could talk shit.
Hurts again. And that's complete to A.J. Brown.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd down and 3.
19-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Eagles, who use the last of their timeouts, stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play.
What you supposed to go for it? What you doing?
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to potentially send us
I was about to say.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced. Fantastic return.
I mean, you talk about a potentially...
That was...
that's a big one right there. They've just lost the lead. It's a tie game late. And he takes the kickoff and nearly springs it the distance.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. The clock to stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll run. And he's taken down. And now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game.
If I miss this, I'm gonna
So,
lie.
Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to win the game. This kick
Yeah,
is
good game.
good. So it's a win here for the Commanders.
That was an
They get
ass game. That
themselves
was
into field goal range
kickers.
for
That was
one
all about the
final shot.
kickers, man.
Kicker
My
delivered.
ambition.
They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.
Almost got that kick return on
That'll do it for
that.
us. For Greg Olson and our
That
terrific
was the
team
best part
behind
of
the
the whole
scenes,
game,
I'm
that
Mike
kick
Tirico.
return. Hey, hold on, I might do one more game, but I got to pick a different team, bro. I can't play.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Arlington. Across the 20, we'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man, Malik Washington. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now, this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere.
I mean,
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught. And he will go
that was
all
crazy.
the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would
Nah,
get
that corner
tested,
goes slow.
especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Devontae Turpin on the return. And to the well-placed kickoff. That's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive.
At their own 5-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. Dak gonna put it up right away. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And it'll be brought down. They're gonna move this one out to the 25. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dak to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
Yeah! Here we go!
He'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion.
Here we go, 46.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Kill.
Again, Prescott to the air. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second down, Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 50.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now Dak on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go. Play action. Tagovailoa out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught by Waller. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, a run up the middle with Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the ground, here is Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Off he goes.
Oh my God, that play was perfect. Why did I?
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's Turpin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Pickens, first catch, and that's good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
Mike, we spend a lot of time talking about the elite athletes we have working along the defensive line, and it's always in the context of who's the best pass rusher, who's able to affect the quarterback the most. But how about their overall impact in the passing game? How about their ability to drop back off the line of scrimmage in maybe a short zone, an intermediate zone? And if the ball is thrown within their range, they're more than capable of hauling in the interception.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He was defended by the wrong plan.
Throwing is Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Tua. Again, working deep downfield.
Oh my God, that would have been crazy.
Does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get about 2. That's Jack Jones in on the stop. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds. On the handoff, this is Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's 2. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it at the 3. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Tua going to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They snap it to Tua. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Yeah, here we go. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 1st down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and short. Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Prescott again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he is going to bring this one back.
Like, comment, subscribe. I'm about to go to this new game, about the live stream now. Give me like 5 minutes. Like I say, I see the title. I was at champion. But, you know, they reset it. That was like the first game.